Hello Internet, friends, family, my fellow cinephiles, and welcome to another In the Can trailer reaction video, and today we have a treat for you. Today is our In the Can trailer reaction special. You see, I was going through YouTube yesterday, and I found two trailers that, when I looked up the synopsis on the internet, I googled them, and they both looked really interesting to me, and I really wanted to check the trailers out, and I figured why not make a video about them. Then I woke up today, and there was a special new trailer also released today that I wanted to make a video about. So I figured if we're going to do videos for all three of these trailers, and just clump them all together, right? So the first trailer we're going to take a look at here is a comedy starring Jeremy Renner, Rachel McAdams, and Isla Fisher. And I guess the best way to describe this movie is it's about the most epic game of tag ever, and it's a trailer for the movie called Tag, so let's check it out.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite actors.
To be your husband.
What's the difference between Episcopalian and Lutheran?
Episcopalians don't eat fish.
Pescatarian, that's not a religion.
They're all fanatics. I don't know. You make history right.
I love you.
Oh shit, here comes Stu. Here comes Stu.
Kind of ironic seeing Stu ruin the wedding.
Please tell me what's going on here.
Our group of friends has been playing the same game of tag for 30 years.
Oh my god!
The same game of tag.
For 30 years!
We're not kidding.
Congratulations, buddy. You're in.
Okay, we need to find out if there's like a book or something, babe.
Right.
Never been tagged.
Because I need to know more about this true story.
Here we get Jerry.
Can't touch this. I gotta say that's a perfect song.
Right.
Wear a watch.
Time is a construct.
Ooh.
It was just a donut.
Damn.
Go to the strip clubs and have a day.
Okay, these guys are taking it too.
This is just
Oh.
This is our gangbang.
Wow.
Oh. They're taking this way too far.
It's really kept you guys connected.
Alright, they're gonna see you. Come on, it's gonna last us
What?
than this.
Like they're gonna hurt somebody.
This game has given us a reason to be in each other's lives.
I think that's the point. Oh shit. What?
Did they kill someone? Here's my question. Was that a funeral for one of the people involved in the game of tag?
Who knows?
My dick.
Balls.
But
Ice cream.
what?
You know
Ice.
I'm lactose intolerant. He's taunting me.
You know that I'm lactose intolerant. He's on to me. Okay, we gotta see that, man.
I want to see this.
Alright.
That was a really intense trailer. Like, not intense, like, you know, obviously emotionally driven intense. I mean, there was an emotion, and the emotion was nothing but, you know, fucking laughter. But,
For sure.
this movie actually looks really good. We talked a little bit about comedies at one point, and about how it's now seen as a passé kind of an art, kind of a lost art. Like, it's not the best art to partake in anymore. However,
Because it's really easy to do.
well, right, but however, the comedy movies nowadays, I feel like, are kind of stepping it up. It always seems like there's at least one or two comedy films in the past few years that have kind of slipped through the cracks and have been really, really hilarious and gotten a lot of recognition. And honestly, I'm really happy about that, and I'm sure you are too, because
Being a hardcore comedy fan? Yes, of course.
Right. So, it's definitely nice to see that come back. Fantastic cast.
I'm happy to see a comedy that's not a romantic comedy.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, for the longest time, that's all there was romantic comedy.
I know, which, I mean, I'll take what I can get, but just straight up comedy.
Right. Something and akin to, like,
Clue almost.
yeah, something like slapsticky.
Exactly.
And I can imagine there's going to be a lot of slapstick.
Well,
kind of
yeah,
humor
judging
that's
from
gonna
that
happen.
trailer.
Yeah, judging from the trailer, judging from the whole premise. And whoever thought to make a movie just about the most intense game of tag ever? That's just the best part about it is a rather simplistic concept that you would probably take to a studio and be like, I want to make this movie, and they'd be like, you're fucking crazy. Why? This isn't going to be successful. And then they're like, no. We're going to make it funny. And then they're like, I like where you're going with this. So, given the fact that this trailer and this movie itself has Jeremy Renner in it, I want to go ahead and take the time to talk about this because there really hasn't been another outlet on the channel that we've had the chance to speak of it since this past Infinity War trailer came out. But this past Infinity War trailer came out, and the official poster for Infinity War came out, and there's still no sign of Hawkeye. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't want to think about that.
Well, well, the thing is, you don't have to worry, because we know Jeremy Renner is in the movie. We know Hawkeye's in the movie. It's just, we haven't seen him in any of the advertisement material, and that kind of makes me a little...
uneasy.
Yeah, because what if he's not given his due as opposed to some of the other newer characters who haven't been around as long as him?
Yeah, it seems kind of unfair.
Another thing that I'm kind of fearing is the possibility that might mean he might not make it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
That
too.
he might be cannon fodder in the beginning of like the movie or something.
I really hope it's not the beginning of the movie. At least save it for the climax.
Right, something of that sort. I don't know. Just the fact that he hasn't shown up yet, and it's not like no one else has noticed. Like, the internet has noticed. Like, they kind of made a joke about it, basically.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think it's really much to joke about due to the fact that, well, he's one of my favorite characters.
No, and I agree, and that's why I wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, like, honestly, I did not notice that he wasn't on the posters until you said something.
Yeah.
And the only reason I didn't notice is because I'm trying to stay away from as much promotional material.
Oh, yeah,
from
no,
as
I
possible.
haven't looked at any theory videos. You know me, I'm normally on all of that shit, and I normally soak in every little bit of info that I can.
Not for Infinity War.
Yeah, no. And another thing is, one of the biggest things that I was kind of disappointed about with the Shocker and Homecoming, and before I say this, I'll go ahead and put a big spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Homecoming yet, highly recommend you see it. But if you don't,
go see it right now.
Skip ahead to the next trailer, though, if you haven't seen Homecoming, if you don't want it to get spoiled.
We'll put a minute mark in the notifications.
Right. So, one of the biggest things that disappointed me about the Shocker was, before we saw animals over there causing a ruckus. Anyway, before we went to see Homecoming, I was on vacation in Pittsburgh with Cammie, and I was reading an article. I was sitting on the toilet reading an article.
Yeah, because, that's the important part.
Sitting there reading an article, and they were talking about how there were two actors playing the Shocker, and I'm like, oh, why is that? And I'm reading some more, and then they're talking about how halfway through the movie, one Shocker gets killed off by Vulture, and I'm like, oh, man, I really wish I didn't know that now. And I was like, I don't know, maybe they're just pulling my leg. And then we went to go see the movie, and what happened? Fucking Shocker got disintegrated by Vulture.
Which explains why you sitting next to me was just like, yep.
Yep, yeah, no, I was so pissed off that came to be. Not that came to be, but the fact that it was spoiled for me.
Yeah, it was really good in a twist, but it worked for me and didn't work for you because you freaking expected it.
Right. So overall, Tag, definitely should go check this one out, you think?
Oh yeah, I know I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll definitely go check this one out. Alright, on to the next trailer. Alright, so for our next trailer, we have something a little bit different for you guys. Apparently it's a mystery, kind of like a mysterious thriller kind of flick.
It, honestly, from the promotional material that I've seen of it, which is very little, I get a noir vibe.
Right.
And I haven't gotten a noir vibe since I saw the promotional material for The Snowman, which I still haven't seen the movie.
I want to see that. I want to see that for sure. Apparently it didn't do very well. But
It didn't
I
do very
personally
well,
wanna see
but,
it.
since when do we actually take the scores for what they are?
Right. So, this movie stars Andrew Garfield.
A very good actor once again.
Oh yeah, used to be Spider-Man. So without further ado, let's check out the trailer for Under the Silver Lake.
A24,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that studio. They do a lot of like really good independent.
low-key stuff, but really good material.
Oh yeah.
I saw you spying on me earlier.
No.
Spying. Only in Hollywood is that an endearing trait.
See you tomorrow.
I really like this song. I want to know what it is.
Oh, no, this is taking a really dark turn now. Whoa.
Okay, things just went south real quick. That was 0 to 100.
Nothing strange about it. She wanted to leave. How does that not make sense?
I don't understand why
Wait,
she didn't
so
tell
he
me.
broke into her house and then went to the
Maybe she knows
police.
you're poor and haven't paid your rent.
I found some kind of code or like secret message in her heartless. It means to stay quiet.
Oh my
The world is
gosh.
filled with codes, subliminal messages. From Silver Lake to the Hollywood Hills. Could any of this be connected?
Oh my god!
This girl.
There's a message in the music.
Really think you're gonna find a hidden message about someone?
Aw, the time period is perfect.
How are you?
This is different. This is way different than I thought it was gonna be, but in a good way. In a good way.
All of this information.
Beware the dog killer?
It is. Maybe there are people.
What did I tell you from that poster, dude?
Powerful, communicating things in the world that are meant for only them and not for us. Yeah. Oh, you think that's weird?
A little. Welcome to Purgatory.
Good to be here.
You're living in a carnival. Hoping to win a prize. What are you gonna win?
Wait a minute. Was that Jeff Bridges?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dang it, I'm getting my hopes up
I
now.
don't know. I didn't get a good look at it, but I don't think so.
It just kind of gave me a dude vibe. I want to see it. One thing I want to get out of the way from this trailer. I've got a bit of a theory here.
Okay.
Beware the dog killer.
Yeah.
It's another word for a female dog.
Bitch.
What if the dog killer isn't necessarily for dogs?
But from women.
Yeah, what if it's someone who's like got some sort of vendetta with this girl?
I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know. See,
It's too soon to tell.
it was definitely different than what I expected.
Mhm.
Because, like you said, I was kind of expecting a noir kind of flick. I was expecting something kind of close to the Snowman, like you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that's what the promotional material was alluding to.
Right, and I like that kind of misdirection.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely a fan of that. This will be an interesting flick for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch this in theaters because A24 films normally get a limited release, and it's kind of hard to catch them when they do.
Yeah, you gotta like just be like that.
But
It's like a blink and you miss situation.
if able to, I would definitely check it out. That it looked funny. I didn't think it was gonna have any comedic or undertones to it, but
Yeah, it's very low key. Like it's supposed to be serious, but at the same time, the time period, the soundtrack choice.
obviously the way that Andrew Garfield portrays his character, that also shows. I like how he's a disheveled, messy slob who he looks like he has some form of like social anxiety. He probably doesn't do well with just socializing with people. It's kind of
Chances
like
are I'll be able to relate with this movie.
right. So it's kind of interesting to see that maybe there is something more than just he is, being creepy or whatever. Maybe there's something they're not showing us, like, yeah, they did become good friends and there really is a good reason for him to be worried about her. Or, and hear me out, or they could take a whole 180 with this and make it so that he doesn't realize that he's the killer.
Oh my god, that is some amazing stuff. Like, very few movies do that trope anymore, and I don't know why. It was a good trope.
Right. Definitely a good trailer. Definitely want to go check this flick out. Don't know if I'll check it out in theaters. If I get the chance, I definitely will, but if not, I'll definitely get it when it comes out on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Add it to the vault. Alright, now time for our last trailer. So here's the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Today, they released a new Deadpool 2 trailer, and since we didn't make a video for the other two, and we're both really huge Marvel fans, he's a huge X-Men fan, figured, what the hell, let's go ahead and throw this one in there too, and that's basically what made us decide to do this trailer reaction special. So, without further ado, let's get right into the Deadpool 2 trailer. I'm already digging the song. There. Oh, hey, what's up, Pinder?
I'm glad they decided to keep Pinder.
Oh shit.
Actually, that may have been
He should have been wearing the brown pants.
Right.
strong, guys. Beautiful girlfriend.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
There he is.
In the fuxicle is this?
My name's Cable. I'm here for the kid.
What? The kid?
Move or die.
So clearly this child does something that, okay, that I did not expect. From the director of 27 Dresses.
Oh.
A lot smarter than I
Interesting.
look.
Like, that's... But clearly this kid does something that messes with the future.
Right. It's normal time travel kind of scenario. What? He's in Xavier's fucking chair.
He's in Xavier's chair.
More flexible and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12
So we actually get more X-Men in this one now? That's cool.
X-Force.
Isn't that a little derivative?
You're absolutely right.
No, they didn't!
X-Force.
They didn't!
Yeah, they fucking are.
That means that
yeah.
chances are we might get an illusion or an appearance if they make a third movie of Bishop.
Tell
Nice.
me they got that in slow motion. I think is messy.
Ooh.
You want to fight for what's right? Sometimes you have to fight for
Oh, they even did the stupid X-Force uniform.
That is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
It lives up to the hype.
I see.
Plus plus.
Fuck it, they probably won't even make it through.
Why
Weasel!
would they? Stop it too. You killed it.
Yes. So... Oh, I'll wait for this to shut down.
Any minute now.
Seen any good movie trailers lately?
I mean, I saw both of the Rampage trailers, watched
Yeah.
those back to back, and I gotta say the CG looks pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of expected that. I mean, it kind of looks like they're using the same kind of... kind of like special effects styles like they did in Kong, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
She's been in there for a while.
The cat just ran out of the couch, everyone. We're being infested by couch-jumping cats. Help! So, of course, as expected, the trailer looks fucking hilarious. Obviously, the song that they have playing does not fit the trailer whatsoever, but yet, in the best kind of way, it does fit the trailer. So, okay, you're the X-Men fan, you're the Deadpool fan, you're, I'm assuming, an X-Force fan. So
low key, but yes.
So talk about it. What do you have to say about this?
All right. Well, the X-Force, an amazing group, but that lineup.
Did you recognize any of the mutants in the X-Force lineup in this film?
I mean, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the woman with the afro, that's Domino.
Okay, so that's Domino.
That's the girl with probability manipulation.
I thought Domino was supposed to be Veronica. Or not or whatever her name was, the chick in the first movie.
The lover?
Yeah.
I really would have liked that, but apparently no dice.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she has a mutant ability that we don't know about, though.
I don't know. See, because I thought Domino was Deadpool's love interest in the comics.
Domino was a side fling.
Gotcha.
Deadpool is not exactly the most loyal of lovers. He's been with Domino. He's been with Lady Death.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Grim Reaper. Yeah, forbidden love with the Grim Reaper because he can't die, so they can never be together, truly.
Right.
He's even had a thing with Jean Grey at one point.
That doesn't fucking surprise me at all.
It really started some crap with Logan and
with
Scott.
with Logan and Scott. See, now that makes sense.
Yeah, both of them were not too happy. He ticked off Bobby and had a thing with Rogue at one point.
We're reading way too far into the whole Deadpool fucking everyone, but...
Vertigo and Arclight.
God damn it, Pat. Alright, so...
There's a mutant that I didn't recognize.
Really?
There was a girl with electrical whips.
I noticed that, and I wasn't quite sure who that was. I was gonna ask you about it, but now that I know you have no idea.
Yeah, I have no clue, so I'll have to look at the X-Force lineup and let you know, dude.
Right, we'll have to take a look and do some reading up on it. Maybe I'll pick up some X-Force comics, pick up some more Deadpool comics.
I do have quite a few X-Force at my house.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at them, but...
Now, there was one character that I was really hoping they would use from the X-Force, but she doesn't seem to be in the trailer.
Who's that?
There's a mutant known as Boom, or Boom Boom.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be like a Hawkeye kind of moment where they're not showing her in the trailer, but she'll be there.
Yeah, she's like got the power to cause like explosions.
No, really? I wouldn't have guessed, considering her name is Boom.
And yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of a avant-garde raunchy joke as well. Boom Boom. Deadpool even makes a joke about it at one point in the comics.
And there you have it. Boom Boom equals knockers. That's it for this trailer reaction special we have. I'm Fanboy.
And I'm the Analyst.
Avengers Assemble.
May the Force be with you.
And it's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Have a great day, everyone.
Boom Boom equals knockers. Official quote of Fanboy 2018.